to a maiden edition of the program, My Agenda. My Agenda is the program designed in order to give the opportunity to candidates from various political parties in order to talk to the people and explain to them what they actually have in stock for them if they are elected in the forthcoming general elections. And today our first guest on the program is a renowned individual, a politician, an industrialist who has an industry where he engage a lot of people, and they are better for it today. Our guest, as I said, is somebody that is well known to the populace. He is Honorable Maruf Adewale Adebayo, better known with the trade name Gangaria. Alhaji, you are welcome on the program.
Well, listen out to whom. So I say big thank you to all our lovers who performed excellently well in the last election for supporting us and for still promising to be with us in the forthcoming election. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen at home, all our listeners.
Thank you, Alhaji. For the purpose of the program, we will be conducting this program in both Yoruba and English. And pairing with me for that purpose is no less a person than Adeyemi Adeleke. Adeyemi Adeleke, kindly welcome our guest on the program.
My Agenda. Torí wípé ẹni tó bá ní tí ó tà ní òpolówó ọjà eléyìí náà láǹfààní sí wà fún gbogbo àwọn olùdíje láti wá tẹ pẹpẹ ohun tí wọ́n ní láka fáwọn èèyàn lórí ètò yìí. Ẹ̀yin mi sì dùn pé ẹja ńlá ni ìwà wa kọ́kọ́ gbé lónìí. Ẹni tó wà lórí ètò lónìí òun náà ni ìlú mọ̀ká torí pé wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ tu ò mọ́ ni ìgàrí ó mọ́yàn. Bọ́pọ̀ yóò bá tiẹ̀ mọ Alhaji Maruf Adewale Adebayo tí wọ́n sọ ta ní tiẹ̀ ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àfẹnití ọ̀bà gbé lórí èpẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí àtìlẹ́yìn odi mi ò ní mẹ́ni tán pè ní Gangaria. En tí ń bẹ lórí ètò pẹ̀lú mi lónìí tó jẹ́ pé àjọ mọ̀fọ́ tí ó fẹ́ kẹ́yìn ara lè mọ ìdí rẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé òun ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fìbò gbé lọ sí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣojú ṣòfin fún ẹkùn ìdìbò àpapọ̀ Òṣogbo náà ni Alhaji Maruf Adewale Adebayo fún Gangaria wípé ẹni tó fẹ́ fìdí rẹ̀ hàn yín tó fi jẹ́ pé òun ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fìbò gbé wọlé torí pé ọ̀pọ̀ aṣọ àmọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́jà kí Ṣàngó tó wo mákèlè akínyìn ẹ̀ káàbọ̀ ẹ̀ bá ń kí àwọn ará lé.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará lé akínyìn o pé ẹ̀ka sàn sì kú àfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àtàtìlẹ́yìn tẹ́ ṣe fún wa nínú ibùdó kọjá. Àtúndúpẹ́ pé ẹ̀tún ṣèlérí pé ẹ máa dúró tì wá fún ètò ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ kí Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ ká ṣàṣeyọrí.
Yeah, thank you, Alhaji. Like I said, Alhaji Maruf Adewale Adebayo Gangaria, better known as Gangaria, is the one contesting for the House of Representatives under the platform Òṣogbo Olorunda Orolu Irepodo Federal Constituency under the platform of People's Democratic Party. Alhaji, as you are looking forward to be elected into the House of Representatives, what is your agenda for the people? What do you have in stock for them?
Well, once again, I want to appreciate all our supporters, both at home and abroad, for being there for us, for giving us the seal to vouch for the entire community that we are coming in to serve them better. Because I contested in the last election and I was unfairly rigged out, and those are the reasons why people still insist that we need to get this man in this time around. So, and we have a whole lot of good things in archive for them. So I want to promise a very qualitative representation if given the chance, which I believe they will do. And we are going to facilitate people-oriented bill that we put smile and succor to the faces of our people. And also, we are going to be accessible leadership, and through regular civic meeting. Gone are the days of House of Rep member waking up one day and said, I have in my plan to sink borehole here and there. So we want to create an environment whereby the entire populace, the masses, the voters, they will submit their request and they will upload, interface one-on-one with the House of Rep member, so that we collaborate together in picking and giving priority to their request, so that at the end of the day, if we execute the project, so it will be a joint decision of the community and the House of Rep MHR member. So also we are going to dwell much on human and community development, human capacity development. So by making sure that we have a vocational training center that will reduce joblessness in our society. So the young school leavers are just roaming about. So by doing that, we are reducing the youth restiveness in our society. We are reducing the rate of insecurity that we'll be experiencing in the last 5-10 years. And this kidnapping will be a thing of the past. And I want to assure the general public that the newest governor is no other person than Senator Nuruddin Ademola Jackson is on board now. And he has a lot of laudable program that will be in favor of the well-meaning people of Osun State, and we are coming in to support him in making sure we give the best to the entire Osun people, most especially the people of Osogbo, Oloruda, Orolu, and Repodun local government, which form the Osogbo Federal constituency. And we are going to assist our fathers and mothers at home by giving them succor as regard the payment of JAMB fee, the GC fee, the WAEC fee. And also we are going to put in place a committee that will be conducting examination, an examination that will give us the opportunity of picking the best out of the students that we sit for the exam. So when the time is ripe for the such a program, and also we are going to make sure we give a free interest loan to our market men and women and our people in the agrarian community, so that we can assist them without payment of interest. So it will be a revolving loan within the market, so within the agrarian community. So by so doing, so we are reducing the pain of the agony that we are passing through currently in Nigeria. Because if we were to be in a civilized society, the PDP as a party, we don't need to campaign. We don't need to campaign, but due to the situation on ground now, we need to tell our people what we have for them in archive, and we must make sure we pursue it to the later, because we are going there to represent our people, not ourselves. Not ourselves. We are going there to represent our people. And the politics and governance is two different things. When you are talking of politics, you are talking of all the variables, all what you need to do to gain power and retain that power. But when you are talking of governance, governance is how you use the power. So that is two different things. But by and large, we promise a very qualitative representation if given the opportunity, which I believe they will. So because if you see the rate at which people are enthused with Gangaria, so it is a very laudable ovation. So we've been enjoying public sympathy as well. And I want to give it to those that helped in the last election in making sure Gangaria returned in 2019, but due to the circumstances surrounding that election, so I give it to them. I appreciate them, our obas, the chiefs, all opinion leaders and leaders of thought in the Osogbo Federal Constituency for making sure I clinch the ticket. And for now, we are very much optimistic that Gangaria is going to represent us better.
All right, I like to hear me.
Alhaji Maruf Adewale Adebayo, one DJ, and 10 DJ fún ipò ọmọlẹ́gbìmọ̀ aṣojú ṣòfin Àbújá látẹkùn ìdìbò àpapọ̀ Òṣogbo tó jẹ́ Òṣogbo Ọlọ́rundá Ìrẹ́pọ̀dún àti Òròlú. Tá bá wò àfojúsùn yìí àwọn kan àti ìjọba kan tó ní ẹlẹ́gà 6 kan ẹlẹ́gà 7 gómìnà àti mẹ́mbẹ́ ẹlẹ́gà 5 kí ni àfojúsùn yẹn ẹlẹ́ga mélòó ni àti pé kí ni àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ní lákàgàn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ káwọn ará lè tó mọ̀ pé nítòótọ́ Gangaria ló yẹ nípò yìí.
ẹlẹ́ga ti wá ẹlẹ́ga mẹ́rin ni ó jẹ́. ẹlẹ́ga àkọ́kọ́ ó ní iṣẹ́ tí ìlú fẹ́ gbé fún wa ká lọ sójú. ẹlẹ́ga èkejì ó ní bó o là á ṣe jẹ́ kí ìgbé ayé gbádùn rọrùn wà fún tolórí tẹlẹ́mù. ẹlẹ́ga kẹta ni pé bó o là á ṣe wọ́nà iṣẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń jáde iléèwé. ẹlẹ́ga kẹrin ó ní pé mò ń sì ń tẹnumọ́ pé ibi tá à ń lọ tá à ti lọ sójú à lọ láti lọ amass wealth.
láti lọ kọ́rọ̀ jọ.
a máa ń lọ láti lọ jẹ́ aṣojú rere láti á dá ètò ìyàwó tí ò ní ní èlé nínú sílẹ̀ fáwọn ìyá wa so tí a sì gbàgbọ́ pé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe so a sì ní tẹ̀tì láti ṣe àwọn amáyédẹrùn the social amenities and infrastructural facilities so gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí àti nǹkan mi wọn la kójọ lákàtà dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ pé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú ohun àwọn èèyàn voice populi voice de ohun Ọlọ́run bí àṣà àwọn Faransé so a sì nígbàgbọ́ pé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run dúdú lọ máa sùn.
Okay, now let me at this time tell the listeners at home that you have the opportunity of talking to our guest on the program when it is time for that.
pé àǹfààní wà fẹ́yìn ara lé lájẹ́ pé kẹ́yìn náà kí ẹ pè wọlé sórí ètò láti bá olùdíje fún ipò ọmọlẹ́gbìmọ̀ aṣojú ṣòfin láti abẹ́ àṣẹ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú People's Democratic Party sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ipò gbẹ wọn ní ọ̀n pátákó á sì ojú òpó lẹ̀ fún yín.
Before we go to that, Alhaji, you see the job of lawmaking is not a joke. Now, if you are elected now and you begin to represent people, do you think you will still have time for your job again, going by the fact that there are a lot of people being engaged in your factory now? How will you be able to have enough time in order to boost the productivity so that you can engage more people than you have now?
My uncle, the legislative assignment and duty, I knew what involved and what revolved around this assignment.
Okay.
Very great one. To represent the Green Chamber, very, very great. And the basic requirement, I can say without missing word that I possess it. When you are talking of the prerequisite and requisite, what are the prerequisites? So the Constitution has spelled it out loud and clear that you must possess at least, let me come to the lowest, at least school certificate, primary school living certificate with 10 years experience. That is the list. But today, so I graduated with upper credit division, and I read mass communication at BSc level, and likewise at the master's level. So I study peace and conflict resolution. So, and I also acquire 2 certificates from the Polytechnic of Ibadan with upper credit division. I study mass communication at Polytechnic level. So those are the prerequisites. But the requisite to represent is another thing. The requisites are you fit LD to be there? Those are the requisites. Do you possess the necessary knowledge to do it? That is why I said we are going to sponsor PUP-oriented bill, because I've been living within the system for more than 55 years now. I knew that our people are passing through agony. They are passing through agony. Very, very hard for them to have their 3 square meal. So what are we talking? Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. So, but I want to assure you that so the time is now for Nigeria to decide.
Right.
And they've done so. They did so in the last election by giving it to Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke Jackson. And I want to believe that this time around is my time. So that is why you see my poster Gangaria O'Clock. Gangaria O'Clock is now time to send Honorable Dr. Abdulmaruf Adewale Adebayo to represent Oshogbo Federal, and I promise qualitative. And coming down to your question that how do I manage my business alongside which I've been doing it. I aspired for the position in the last election, and due to some circumstances, reasons beyond our control by then, the federal might power that be. So we were unfairly rigged out, both myself and the incumbent governor, current governor of Osun State. But I've been managing it. Very, very hard to manage. Very, very. But my advice at that point is that if in quote, you want to aspire for a political position and you have a very lucrative flying, moving business, I will advise that you should not do so, because I've learned a lot of lessons. If not the betters and goods hands that I have in place in the factory. So the story will have been another thing today. But to Almighty Allah, we return all the glories and appreciation, and to our people. Thanks so much.
Nítorí àkókò wa, torí pé àwọn aráalé wọ́n ti ń pè gan báyìí, ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ sáré sọ kí ni pé àwọn àgbà Yorùbá ní àìkórin méjì sí àgbẹ̀dẹ rọ̀. Ní ìsìn báyìí ẹ̀yin sọ olóṣèlú aláìníṣẹ́ o. Ẹni tó ní àìkó irin méjì sínú iná lágbẹ̀dẹ rọ̀, torí pé wọ́n wò pé dandan ni nǹkan ó jóná. Ní ìsìn báyìí olóṣèlú tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni yín. Mo sọ pé gbogbo òlú ló mọ̀ pé Gàǹgàrí àwa tí mo tiẹ̀ mọ̀ Àjíyà Adébáyọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Nísìnyí bó lẹ ti wá fẹ́ sí ká tiẹ̀ sọ wípé wọ́n dìbò yàn yín tẹ́ fi mójútó ètò ìṣòfin tí àwọn ẹkùn ìdìbò Òṣogbo rán yín lọ ṣe àti iléeṣẹ́ yín tó jẹ́ pé ní aṣòwò méjì tẹ̀rọ sí níjẹ̀ kankan.
Mo ṣe understand àgbẹ̀dẹ àti rin pé òwò méjì tí ẹran òfin níjẹ̀ kankan a ti dán wò ní ìbò bí ọdún mẹ́rin tó kọjá. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ran jẹ́. A sì rí gbàgbọ́ pé èyí tá a fẹ́ ṣe ní ẹ̀rọ jíjẹ torí pé à ń lọ láti ṣe aṣojú rere ni a dẹ̀ láwọn ikọ̀ tí wọ́n jó lóòótọ́ tó máa mójútó ilé iṣẹ́. So mo nígbàgbọ́ pé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ìkan ò ní dìkan lọ, àmọ́ ìmọ̀ràn tèmi sí àwọn ará ilé ni pé tí ọmọ bá níṣẹ́ tí ń lọ dáadáa kọ́mọ wulẹ̀ tí ẹ̀dámọ̀ràn pé òun ó ṣòṣèlú torí àdánwò àtẹ̀mọ̀ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ẹ̀ ní sùn ẹ̀ ní wo ẹ̀ ní sinmi ẹ̀ mọ̀ náwó ẹ̀ mọ̀ tí ó wẹ̀ so tó jẹ́ pé bí ètò òṣèlú tiwa ti gbà níbí báyìí ni but díẹ̀díẹ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ayọ̀ kú ń bẹ̀ we shall get over it. So
ká sí ojú òpó lẹ̀ fún àwọn aráalé lájẹ́ pé kí wọ́n lè bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ 08187777777 Alhaji Maruf Adéwálé Adébáyọ̀ tọ́pọ̀ yẹn mọ̀ sí Gàǹgàrí tí wọ́n jẹ́ olùdíje fún ipò ọmọlẹ́gbọ̀n aṣojú ṣòfin Àbújá látẹ̀kùn ìdìbò àpapọ̀ Òṣogbo lábẹ́ àṣẹ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú People's Democratic Party náà ní à ń bẹ lórí ètò pẹ̀lú wa. Níta sì ń gbéyẹ̀wò náà ni pé ìtànilàkàfẹ́yìn aráalé bóyá yìí náà ní ọkà méjì nù tẹ́fẹ́ bí wọ́n àsìkò tí wà láti pè wọlé. Hello ẹ ti wà lórí ètò My Agenda ohun tí mo ní lákà orúkọ yín.
Alhaji Mokita Awadele láti Òkè Dálẹ̀.
What do you want to tell our guest?
tí bá gbọ́n tán lọ́la wọn ní kẹ̀gbẹ́ kí ààrẹ yín wọlé pé tí ààrẹ ò bá wọlé yóò ṣòro fún gbẹ̀yìn tí ẹ jẹ́ ìsọmọgbè rẹ̀ ẹ̀ lájẹ́ ojú òkúta mi bára sọ̀rọ̀ ní 08187775777 Alhaji Adéwálé Maruf Adébáyọ̀ náà ní abẹ lórí ètò Gàǹgàrí lórí ètò My Agenda ohun tí mo ní làkà fún ìtẹ́bá yìí tẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tí wọ́n ní làkà láti ṣe tẹ́ bá fi ìbò gbé wọn wọlé náà ni wọ́n ń sọ fún wa. Hello. Ẹ káàsán orúkọ yín.
Nígbà yóò máa tẹ̀síwájú.
Àṣẹ o.
Àgbàgbà ọpọlọyẹrú olórí ọ̀dọ́ wọ́ọ̀dù àìní látọ̀yọ aláàfin. Mo kí àwọn àlejò wa. Ìbéèrè tí mo fẹ́ béèrè ní gbogbo tí a sọ ó sì tún máa mi. Ṣùgbọ́n báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ gbé gbà á? Tí wọ́n bá gbé àbá kan kalẹ̀. Tó sì jẹ́ pé àwọn ìyókù wo ìsọdọ̀gbẹ́ wọn. Kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé lórí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn nǹkan dáadáa táwọn àgbélàkà? Lórí ọjọ́ wọ́ọ̀dù àlájọyọ̀ aláàfin.
Thank you.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbà ètò kan sí igbó lórí pé wọ́n lè sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí papọ̀. 08187775777. Hello. Ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ ṣeun orúkọ yín.
Orúkọ mi ni Olúmìjọ Ọláwálé láti Òṣogbo.
Kí lẹ ní fún àlejò?
Ẹjọ́ agboolé wọn ní Òṣogbo àti primary school secondary
fẹ́ mọ̀ nípa ẹni tí ń jẹ́ Gangaria gangan.
Ní a fẹ́ mọ̀ láti agboolé wọn.
ẹ fẹ́ mẹ́ni tí ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gangan nu.
Ọ̀sẹ̀ tó máa bẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́.
wọ́n tùsù désàlẹ̀ kòkò wọ́n tùsù désàlẹ̀.
Ní wá àmọ́ká bá ti máa kàmpé fún wọn.
wọ́n tùsù désàlẹ̀ kòkò. 08877775777. Hello.
Ẹ̀lú ẹ̀ka fẹ́ o.
Ẹ káàsán orúkọ yín.
Orúkọ mi wà kílí àdìsá látẹ̀tẹ̀. Mo kí ọ̀gá Gangaria o. Ọlọ́run aláàánú jùlọ yóò tẹ̀lé wọlé pẹ̀lú òkú Ọlọ́run. Ìmọ̀ràn tèmi fún mi pé Ọlọ́run ó gbé débẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti dé orí àlééfà. Ẹ bá wá ọ̀nà tí epo fi dẹrùn fáwọn aráàlú. Torí ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀. Òun ló jẹ́ kéko ọwọ́. Ẹ ló jẹ́ kó jẹ ọwọ́ nílùú. Ẹ̀rí pẹ́sẹ̀ kó bá lẹ́ẹ̀sì. Gbogbo nǹkan náà dára ni wọ́n ti wó. Tó bí ẹ̀kú ìfọ́pọ̀ wa ní Nàìjíríà bí ó kò ti tó ṣe kí wọ́n bá gbé sílé ìgbìmọ̀ àbòbò kí wọ́n fọwọ́ sí kí wọ́n bá gbé kó lè dẹrùn fún aráàlú láti rà. Tó lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ aráàlú ní jìyà. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni pé ẹjẹ́ á gbìyànjú láti gbé ààrẹ wa dórí àlééfà. Bá ààrẹ bá ti dórí àlééfà, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ náà láàmú ayọ̀tọ̀ mi. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ wọlé Ọlọ́run pèsè ìwé fòkè.
Ẹ ṣeun ẹ bá dáhùn sí àwọn olórí àkókò wa.
Oníbèrè àkọ́kọ́.
Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ẹni tó fẹ́ mọ̀ Gangaria gangan.
Well, Gangaria, I hail from Mgbas compound, Owope, Amadia Junction, Osogbo. And I attended CAC Primary School, Bami, Osogbo. Okay. So I later proceeded to St. James Grammar School, Osogbo. So after which the Polytechnic studies, the BSc studies, which I've said earlier, followed. Okay. And my master degree program followed. Okay. So that is the brief. Okay. So Lori on the fuel scarcity. Yeah. So which lórí ọ̀rọ̀ epo tó wọ́n lójoojúmọ́ táàtú ti ń rà níbi 280 300 báyìí àtúnwá ń tò eléyìí gangan ni wọ́n ń pè ní tó fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí ìjọba change. Torí pé kán tó wá ní tí wọ́n ń sọ fún tolórí tẹlẹ́mù ó ní pé àwọn ó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ẹ̀rẹ́ epo nírọ̀rùn tí owó rẹ̀ ò ní gbọ́n pátáwọ́ pa tí ó tún dínwó ju èyí tí a rà láyé Jonathan lọ. Wọ́n láwọn ará ráìsì jẹ nírọ̀rùn àti rẹ́sì ó ti di 40,000 báyìí àtẹ́pọ̀ àti ẹ̀rírà bá kó 300 lámọ̀ tó. So abáfẹ́ ra gáàsì àwọn èèyàn ti padà sí èdú ìsẹ̀mí ayé kò rọrùn mọ́ gbogbo nǹkan wá le kókókókókó wọ́n ní táwọn bá ti dé Boko Haram ó lọ lẹ̀ àwọn tó ń pààyàn sí lójoojúmọ́ ni. So àwa rí i pé ìjọba yìí tó wà ń ta yìí ẹ wo tí wọ́n ṣe nígbà tá a ṣe COVID-19 tí wọ́n ti wà mọ́lé tán lọ tí oúnjẹ mọ́lé kì í ṣe ìjọba téèyàn tiẹ̀ mọ́ dámọ̀ràn pé àwọn àfọwọ́tẹ̀ka fún ni wọ́n so wọ́n tọ́ lẹ́ni tó yẹ kó padà mọ́ a sì gbọ́dọ̀ wú tégbòtégbò ní torí pé ìjọba Nurudeen Adémọ́lá Adélékè Jackson tó dé a fẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa a fẹ́ kó jẹ́ 3 direct tó bá di on the level the following month tí a dìbò fáwọn House of Assemblies wa tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé 26 Bámidélé làwọn àlóṣogbo Honorable Láìdé Ajíbọ́lá Honorable ní ọlọ́ọ̀dá Honorable Kọ́lé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀ lórólú àti gbogbo àwọn Honorable wa bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo sẹ́nitọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta kan wọlé Ajagun ńlá tí ó represent Ọ̀ṣun Central Senatorial District so including my good self Gangaria one and only and gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tó ṣẹ́kù so abẹ́ àwọn aráalé kan bá túyà jáde ìṣòfin tí ọba jẹ́ pé a gbé àbádòfin tí àwọn yòókù tó máa láwọn ò ní tẹ̀lé wa ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé PDP a máa jáde tá a gba gbogbo ètò ìjókòó nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kékeré àti nílá ẹ má tiẹ̀ já ronú pé torí pé Àtíkù ó ti wọlé bàbá kan béèrè pé bóun ni Àtíkù ti wọlé gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn ń bínú wọ́n ti ń fọwọ́ wọ́nú lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ torí pé olúkálukú ti mọ̀ pé tí ń bẹ́ńlẹ̀ Àtíkù ló kù láyé Kíngíbè àtàtíkù wọ́n jọ contest ni ìgbà náà làwọn wà ní SDP ta kéré ta àti ìpẹ́ndó àti ìgbóná òsèlú kéèyàn wá ti wà láti ìgbà náà so as Àtíkù ló kàn lásìkò tá a wà so ó sì ní gbogbo ohun tí èèyàn fi ṣe tí ó fi wọlé ìyípadà ọ̀tun yóò sì bá Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè.
nítorí àkókò wa ẹ já fi ọgbọ̀n ṣẹ́jú yòókù ká fi sí ẹ̀yìn ìsìn nígbà ò bá yá.
Let me appreciate those on your entourage before we round it up on the program. Starting from Honorable Nathaniel Ojetola, the DG of your campaign organization, then Alhaji Bamidele Mutiu, DG Arama Islamic Foundation, Honorable Hafiz Infinity, all former councillors, Osogbo and Oroda local government, then Honorable Siaka Akinloye, then the Gangaria media team and others. Then on behalf of the executive producer of the program.
kó tó di pé ẹ mọ̀ jáde lọ torí àkókò wa gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jọ kọ́wọ́ rìn wá torí pé tí n bá dákọ̀ wọn àìmọ́ tá a mọ̀ fi sẹ́yìn torí pé Gangaria nìkan kọ́ ló wá sí orí ètò lónìí àwọn àti àwọn èèyàn wọn ni bíi comrade Nurudeen Hamzat kíátíká chairman ọlọ́run local government wọ́n ti dákọ̀ Ọ̀jẹ̀tọ́lá honourable Isiaka Akinloye court contestant fún ọmọlẹ́gbọ̀n asòfin náà honourable Moshood Adébáyọ̀ Anigilaje comrade Hafiz Adébáyọ̀ admin secretary Gangaria campaign àti all former councillors ọlọ́ndà àti Òṣùgbọ́ndà PDP Mr Agbeniyi Gani Mr Ajibola Abiodun ọmọ mi tòótọ́ àpáta ọ̀rọ̀ àti comrade Bamidele Mutiu Alhaji Rahman empowerment tó gbogbo yín la kí o ẹ kú ìrìn tó ǹjẹ́ lórúkọ olóòtú àgbà fún ètò yìí
Rasheed Fọlárànmí executive producer
olórí oko bámbá ní a fi ń kí ẹ̀yin olùgbọ́ wa pé ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú etígbọ́ ìpàdé wa wọ̀ bí ọjọ́rọ̀ Adéyẹmí Adélékè ló kọ tèmi tẹ́ni kejì mi náà sì ní.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa níjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Òṣogbo Ọlọ́run dá Ìrẹ́pọ̀dún àti Òròlú Federal Constituency ẹ ṣé o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pinnu pé